Hey, it's Greenie here. I'm going to go round and film all my dahlias because I need to be able to identify them when they come up. I'm going to put the variety name as best I know down in the description with timestamps so that I don't have to try and think of what they're all called now. And I'm not going to show my face because I don't want me to be the thumbnail, and YouTube just gives me options of me. So I'll pause on some flowers. This was the tomato bed. Oh, I better pick up the sea salt container. Tomatoes haven't done well. One dahlia there. Tomatoes, pumpkins here. A cafe au lait. Oh, I won't bother saying the names. I'll just focus. But there is a second one in here that's just showing itself. Some of them haven't shown themselves as to their variety yet, but there are two tubers there. So I'm just going to zoom on that in the hope that helps me. Then I'm just going to go around one by one and just dwell, because I need to be able to pull these out at the end of season and know what was what. That's not a very good example. I very badly need to deadhead, and I'm not doing that on purpose because I might be deadheading off the ones that help me identify the plant. So I'm just looking for a flower on each of them in order so I can work it out. So that's why it's going to be a strange video, because it's really selfishly for me to work out what's what in the garden. One thing I haven't been doing is posting. I have filmed a few things, but I can't edit. My stupid laptop, it won't let me upgrade to get to an editing program. I can't fit one on. I really badly need a new laptop. Oh, hold on, there's one in the end of the strawberry bed there. I'll just zoom in on that for a minute so I don't have to go back around there. I can't edit, and my videos are terrible. They're not going to be great even when I can edit, but I just really want to be able to do something better. So I've decided that I might just film some shorts just to keep me interested in doing something for YouTube. I really just want it to be a bit of a hobby, not anything. I don't need to get monetized or have a huge following. I don't want to advertise. Oh gosh, I'm really struggling to get through here. I'll show you. I'm just caught up in this crossfire here. They're tangled up from one garden bed to the next. Yeah, I just really want to ramp it up as a retirement project later, but play around in the space now. But I just don't want my videos to be as bad as they were. And I might throw up a couple of things that I did film unedited. Oh, I really like this variety. I'm coming back down the other side now. And I really I have filmed things with my dahlias, and I've wanted to show you a lot more about them, but I just kind of lost interest because my stupid computer won't let me edit. Now, I don't know what this is. This is the one that broke off, and I'm hoping it shows me a flower before I pull it up. That's the next one. That's you. So I don't know what that one will be. It probably won't give me anything because it had to regrow from scratch, but I'm glad it did, so I haven't lost the tuber at least. Is that two plants or is that one? I'll be able to figure it out when I dig them up. Yeah, it'll help me to identify what they are. Oh yeah, there's another one in there. Okay, so we're going to go from that one. Hang on, let's start again. This is for me later. Unknown because it broke off. Then this one. Then this one. Then you're next. You are next. And then this one. I'm going to label my tubers when I take them up. It's Merton's Peach Single. These ones are the freebie ones from the Food is Free laneway. Merton's Peach. Just working out which one's which here. Underneath the ground. I think I've got a Merton's Peach in the middle. And then these are down the side. So there's a few of these all down here until I come to this Florelie Haley, which I just love. Love the little purple pom-pom. Then I've got one of these. And more of this. It might be tartan. If anyone knows the name of this dahlia, let me know, because I don't. There's three names it might be. I think you're you're a boundary snowflake, but you might not be. And there was one sort of in the middle. I've got a feeling that one in the middle, gosh, it's going to be hard for me to figure this out, isn't it? Then, right down in here, this is a lot of seed, but there is, ouch, I just got prickled by something. There is a dahlia tuber that tried to break free in there. Yeah, there it is. No, that's not it. There was one, maybe it's rotted. There was one showing its face just in there. It's gone. There are a couple in along here, but I can't see them for cosmos and zinnias and other things. Right. Kale, I think. Oh gosh, I've got to step over. My garden's gone wild. There was one coming. Yeah, there's one just there, but it's just, I don't know what it is. Over here in the pots, you're yet to show yourself. You're just showing yourself now. I'm just happy enough to know what colour they are. They have, oh, you're the little pom-pom yellow. You're finally waking up. You're in this tall pot. Sorry, I might be making you a bit dizzy. This cafe fell over in the wind. We had a lot of bad wind. I haven't tried to stand it up. Badly need to deadhead because I'm frightened of snapping it off. I've still cut some blooms off it. Not a dahlia, but an artichoke. This one, you've got a bit of a bendy stalk since the wind. Another cafe. I just want to come here. This is not a great tour, is it? I'm just going to focus in on you. And there is a second one in there. Which side are you? This one here is unknown. I'm hoping it'll break open and show me itself. But if I know which one's which when I pull that up. There's another one here that has not shown itself yet. Then in here, I've got 3. I think there's 2 like this, and then a Merton's peach. And I've got cute little zinnias. All the way down the middle there, I reckon that's where there was a river on my very first or second video. There's a couple of dahlia tubers in there. Then some of them, there's one here, don't know what you are. I don't know what you are. This one. Then there's one on there's a tall one there. Hasn't shown itself yet. There's one at the end of the path, and then there's 2 beyond at the end of the asparagus bed. But let's just keep coming around. There's 2 here that I don't know what they are. One there, one there. Then this one. Very badly, I've had a lot of rain and I have not deadheaded, so they're not looking great, but I just want to identify them today. And you, let's see if I can climb in through here and work out. So there's one there that I don't know what it is yet. You're the one at the end of the path. And then there's this one, which is a little purple ball, maybe a Devon Challenger, on the right hand side of the asparagus bed. And I'm coming out, climbing out of the garden. There's one here that's yet to show itself. Oh, I've accidentally stretched myself up a bit much. Then, I wonder if you're going to be Steve's Choice. I gave away some Steve's Choice tubers, and I'm yet to see one come up in my garden this year. But there's some that haven't shown themselves, so I'm not thinking I've lost him. Anyway, you're yet to show yourself. There's another one in there amongst the lupin and the calendula that needs deadheading. Don't know what you are. Then there's you. You might be a pixie. I'll just check before I commit. Then you. Then this is just the back view of the ones we've already looked at. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to be. Then we're going over here in the strawberry bed. I did get this one from the other view. I'll just get a closer look at you. Oh, guess what? A couple of tomatoes. I'm going to eat those. Sorry, you'll hear me chewing now. Over here. Sorry, I'm eating. I eat around the garden all the time. Don't know who you are. There is another one in there somewhere. I just can't see it. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. or you. And I think there's another one somewhere. This garden kind of just got neglected. I reckon there's another one in here somewhere, but I can't see it. Anyway, we've got some pots. Let's just go around and I'll see if I can look at the pots. The garden has been very neglected. There's a couple of reasons. One is I've had a couple of very big weeks where I did nothing and the garden just was neglected, completely neglected. Everything got neglected. Then I've had a sore thumb, bad thumb, so I've done no gardening, trying to rest it. This one's yet to show itself. This one over the back here. Or you've got a insect in you. Then there's a little one down there, I don't know what you are. Then there's lots of Merton's peach. Actually, there's one down there that I don't know the variety of because it's tiny and hasn't shown itself. Okay, how am I going to know which one you are? You're there, then a Merton's, another Merton's, unidentified, no, Merton's, and then you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one along is that. This is for me later. In the pots, we've got you. I really like this one. It's nice from inside the house, but they need to be dead-headed off. And then in this pot, we have you. Now, we're actually going to go over here because there's lots, and I don't know what they are, but I just want to look at them. One there, don't know. These badly need to be fed. It's not long till end of season. I'm hoping you'll show yourself before the end, before I have to dig you up. Most of these will be Merton's peach, but there is one that's not. I'm trying to figure out which one. It's up here somewhere. It might be this one, I reckon. I'm going to tip that one of these is not a Merton's peach. There's some buds, so we might find out. But it's just so close to the end of the season. I doubt that we will. I don't know what you are. And this is a Merton's peach that hasn't done well. And I don't think it's a virus. I think, well, it might be. I'm actually going to throw it away just in case it is. But I think this garden bed just has had no nutrients. And just for interest, I'm pulling out strawberries here and I'm going to put ranunculus in. I've just got nowhere to put things. I've got a couple of pots here. The petunias are at their end. I'll be cleaning those out to make way for tulips in pots. I've got a pot here, I don't know what they are. There's 3. Then one didn't come up in the other pot like this. I've got you in this pot. I've already filmed you and the little yellow one. But all these petunias, they have to come out. They're well spent. So that is a bit of a tour of the dahlias. Let me just focus in on one. I'm trying to make YouTube give me a nice thumbnail to pick from. So that's why I'm pausing. It just keeps giving me pictures of me. And I never look good in the gardening because I don't prepare myself for YouTube. I prepare myself for gardening. So hopefully I'll get a nice thumbnail option. Wouldn't that be good? Thanks for joining in, and I think you won't see much of me. Oh, I just love that. I want to go around and get a nice picture of that. Oh, I'd have to climb right through. I'm zooming in. Zooming. I really like that one. Anyway, when I can edit, I might come back. I might throw something up, but I've done an awful lot of gardening and I've actually filmed quite a few things, but just haven't put them up. Kind of lost my YouTube crojo. I've lost my crojo because of my sore thumb. That's crocheting. All my hobbies are being thwarted by a sore thumb. Anyway, I just love them. Aren't they amazing? A lot of these ones here are free. So when I dig them up, I'm going to divide them and take them back to the Foodies Free Laneway so other people can enjoy tubers. And if I've got a lot of any of them, the Merton's peach for example, I'll get them some of those as well. But there's been a lot of colour. It's just when you look closely, there's an awful lot of deadheading needs doing, and that's what I'm going to do next. So thanks for joining in, and I'll see you again at some point. Hooroo!